As the door opens, you notice the air immediately gets stale and damp. The only light about you comes from the surface. Shadows flicker about you, playing tricks with your mind as they move against the walls.
I'm going to thump my staff on the ground, and the end of it glows brightly, and it casts light.
Excellent.
Oh, good, because all I got is dancing lights.
That's just as good.
I will not light it.
It's only good for a minute.
Oh.
Yeah, it's not just as good. It's less light as well.
Well, I mean, it's 4 torches worth.
Yeah, so it's like Gandalf in the Mines of Moria, just like glowing brightly.
Yeah. Which is, I think, what it is.
Probably. Yeah, I have to look at the spell.
Dancing lights is good, though, if you like have to light up like a tunnel that you can't see down, I think.
And also, you can make a little person.
You can. Also have minor illusion.
So for, 1 hour is bright light in a 20-foot radius, and then dim light for another 20 feet.
Once.
It's kind of like a light greenish color.
Nice. Sickening. Nice.
It's like for night vision.
Okay.
For swamp gas.
The door opens to reveal a broken room with a stream of water slowly dripping into it. The area is nothing more than a hole now, and is grimy, lichen-covered, and damp. Dark, stagnant water fills the chamber. The dim light of your light spell is just enough to reach the water, and the reflection of the light is visible below. The room smells strongly of old earth and faintly of rot. Slime coats the walls, and old pieces of wood and patches of congealed muck float on the surface of the water. The hallway opposite you leads to another worn wooden door. Above the door is an inscription. Strangely, this one is legible to all three of you.
What language is it?
It appears to be in your common language.
Common, okay. Ooh, yeah.
Did you roll to read?
No, I rolled for survival to look for any kind of footprints or anything. And I rolled exceptionally poorly. 7.
You don't really notice anything weird about or on the ground, just dampness, water.
Is there a layer of dust?
It's not really dust, it's just grime.
Okay.
What does the inscription say, pray tell?
It says, "Herein lies the remains of valiant and brave elves.
think of that.
Disturb not their eternal rest."
Oh. Are we the baddies?
I wonder if this is going to...
You said that there's a door under the inscription? I'm going to use Eyes of the Grave.
Okay.
And I can open my awareness to magically detect undead. Until the end of my next turn, I know the location of any undead within 60 feet that isn't behind total cover or protected from divination magic.
There's nothing.
Nothing? Okay.
Is there a door?
There is a door straight ahead of you.
Okay.
There's always...
I'd make sure that, there's something that, or nothing that will come out after us when we open it.
Okay.
Like the last one.
Thanks. So will they?
Let's go through the door.
Okay, I'll open it.
That's where our path leads.
Okay.
Glamorously. I cast minor illusion.
You get to the door. And
Is it sealed at all?
it looks to be
I hope not. That's embarrassing.
barred.
Oh, we walked that far. Okay. Oh, is there anything else in the room then?
Just the grime in the water pit.
Okay.
So far, nothing's come out of the water to eat you.
I'm going to cast Detect Magic. And it feels spammy.
Okay. You don't detect any immediate magic.
Intriguing.
So I'm gonna pick up Poe, like, hey, go check out that door, and set him on the ground. And the weasel kind of scurries around the pool,
Okay.
and goes over the door and sniffs it. So just smelling, so it has advantage, and gets a 14.
Okay. How can he communicate to you?
Telepathically. Because he's my familiar.
So he can speak common to you?
We
thoughts or ideas?
The actual... I'll get the spell real quick. It says communicate.
That mental communicating meaning.
While your familiar is within 100 feet of you, you can communicate with it telepathically. Additionally, as an action, you can see through your familiar's eyes and hears what it hears until the start of your next turn. So I can communicate with it telepathically. So I'm assuming that means I can speak to it and understand what it says. Or
You'll find familiar through a feat.
I took the magic initiate feat.
Okay, that's what I thought. All right. So he can communicate back to you and says something stinks.
Like what?
Big stinky things.
Like, because we've in our history together, because I've had this familiar for a long time, we've encountered some undead. Does it smell like death?
Live things that should be dead. Stinky.
Okay, so I'm going to snap my fingers, he disappears, and I snap him again, he reappears on my shoulder.
Okay.
Poe said there's things on the other side of the door that they're alive, but they should be dead. Whatever that means. He says they smell bad, too.
My character is ill-equipped for this.
Get back to
Anybody to break open doors.
He didn't say anything about fighting undead. He said exploration and talking or something. I should have gone with my rogue. He's an archaeologist.
You should have.
He's an orc,
That would have been a little weird.
but definitely an archaeologist. Dang it.
Well, let's go through.
But before that, since I can see through its eyes and hear what it hears, if my familiar investigates something, can I use my investigation skill?
I think it's still yours. Or his.
It's his. Okay.
As far as I know, it's his.
Okay.
Right, because like if you're looking through a hawk's eyes,
Because all you're
hawks
doing
can
is
see better.
seeing
Ooh.
what he's seeing.
That
Not
is really bad. Well, I'll give it a shot. Nope. That one.
Weaselton.
Yeah, he just stares at the door and is like, there's a door there, I can't see anything.
Okay.
But something stinky past it.
Okay.
Not stinky like this room, stinky like haven't bathed either.
Like that time we found those beans?
Do you speak out loud when you talk to it telepathically?
No, it's purely telepathic.
That'd be amazing.
Worse.
Oh, there's something very stinky on the other side of this door.
Do I smell it?
Give me a perception check.
Oh, sweet.
For smelling.
My first roll, that's not con save. Oh.
Oh, not well.
Oh, yeah, I did a 6.
Nope. Just smell the earth and rot in this room. It's kind of overpowering.
So is the door safe?
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe, probably.
So I trust you guys fully, by the way. That's
I
why
go
asked
take a
these
look at the
direct
door.
questions. You're my spiritual guidance.
And... No, sorry, 7.
Ooh.
So you don't think there's any traps on this door, unlike the last door. Now you realize there's definitely a trap on the other door. But this door, there's no trap on. But you think that it's barred from the other side. Because it doesn't seem to give way at all when you're poking and prodding at it.
I better not have to swear. I swear to God.
Everybody kind of back up.
Okay.
And I cast Mage Hand and try to open the door.
I melt into the darkness of a corner.
It is wholly and completely ineffective.
Like it just doesn't move at all.
Yeah, it doesn't do anything.
Yeah, this is locked.
Yeah, I got the sense that it was barred from the other side.
Oh, okay.
Well, curious.
That sounds like an amazing feat.
Is there...
So impressed with both of you guys.
Fuck off.
Is there a... I'm feetless.
Oh no.
Oh.
Must be hard to run.
No, I mean like an amazing ability.
I'm very talented.
Like I'm impressed with you.
Really?
Like
I've
your
got
third eye can
to
see
see any of this talent.
Yeah. The path is laid out before me.
And it's locked.
All my riches are going to you. Oh my god.
The path is bright. It's
Poor dark
golden
fox.
dawn. Now, this particular door is very much
Probably
door-like,
stairs.
yes?
It is very door-like.
Very good. And this door, does it have a door jamb or frame, or is it wooden set in stone?
It's wood set in stone.
Very good. Okay.
And it opens inwards.
Okay.
Maybe I should have pushed
That's why it's barred.
Right.
instead of pulled.
Okay. So is there any conceivable way of sticking a hard thin object through or boring out an area through the wooden door in order to lift a barred object?
That seems conceivable. It might take some time.
Oh. Well, while he's fucking with the door, 21 perception to look in the water.
Okay, you look in the water deeply, stare into it.
You see
into your
water.
soul.
Oh my gosh, I'm getting so much inspiration.
You realize the water is actually pretty shallow. You're guessing between 5 and 7 feet.
Okay. Is it like cloudy or clear? Or?
It is very cloudy.
Okay.
The only reason you're able to tell that is the general depth is because of the light and because of how well you stare at the water and watch the ripples. There's no real movement in it. There's just some rocks and looks like stone. It looks like there's basically collapsed stone. Like this is the normal floor of the building, and this hole has basically collapsed due to rubble or something.
Oh, so it's not like a natural pond or anything. It's just kind of
No. And
collapsed
as
part
you
of the
look
floor.
up above it and actually pay attention, you realize that the ceiling above, where on the edges is work tile or work stone, that's just crumpled. And it looks like it's caved in.
With death on my shoulder, I
And
gaze
that's
into
where the water is
depths.
coming from. Is it's dripping from the one corner of the ceiling.
So it's been dripping for a while.
In the meantime, I've delivered 2.
There could be some
exceptional
natural
kicks
spring
to the door,
underground.
and I try and
Because you're at
locate-
least 30 feet underground right now.
try and locate a board that looks tasty and deliver a couple of kicks to loosen it.
All right, you use your monk-like powers and
Yeah.
crack the door.
Do you make that sound? I hope you do.
I feel like he's Kung Fu Panda.
Oh,
So
There's no bubbles
I
there.
act like him. You
I feel
sound like him.
I feel like
Yeah,
I feel like the two of you split his personality into
Right.
2 characters.
Yeah, okay. Yeah,
So
He's Kung Fu Panda with only the skill and no character.
and I just
there's a character in
eat
this
wontons.
so 14 and
So the first movie
13
and the second
are my
movie?
attacks against the door.
14 and the 17?
No, 14 and 13.
14 and 13. Okay, both attacks hit the door.
Ah, yes! I knew it. I knew I could do that. Okay.
Roll
Why is he
damage.
kicking the...
as part of this,
Oh, okay.
8 and 10.
We can learn a
18
lot
points
from
of
him.
damage to the door.
The bar behind the door holds, but the door itself cracks and crumples
Yeah,
because
I
of
would-
age.
I wasn't trying to break that. I just wanted to get an opening so I could then
Basically,
do
the
another
door,
kick
the door
to get the bar off.
falls apart enough to where it's pretty easy to break it open, and it just gets destroyed.
I
I kind of hold the end of my staff forward. Just
you guys are
put
the
light in
greatest inspiration. I just remember
there. Was it dark and broody?
You'll hear it when we rest, so you get a
I'm
D6.
sure we will.
Oh my god.
well,
I'm fucking killing Joe. This is my character. Screw all these things I printed out. Inside our dreams, I fall asleep.
Like, I stare into the deep oil.
This one's called I Will Love Death.
Wow.
yeah.
All right, so
Those are the real ones.
It is a natural part of the cycle.
all right, the tunnel or the door opens to reveal a slightly cone-shaped room. Near
Up or
the
down?
entrance, churn a pair of tremendous iron gears, which somehow you didn't hear. They actually make very little noise as they move. There's just a very faint, low clicking sound that emanates as they grind. The air reeks of incense mixed with almost like body odor.
Okay, I'm going to use another Eyes of the Grave.
And then ahead of you, there's a number of doors, and to the left, there's just an archway, and then there are pillars in the center of the room.
Yeah, I'm going to use another Eyes of the Grave to detect the presence of undead.
You detect no undead.
God damn it.
I am looking around to determine, being somewhat familiar, incredibly familiar, with the trappings of a temple or religious place, having studied them extensively in order to forge them. That's what I'm trying to figure out. Is this seems like a temple of some sort?
Yeah, does it look like a temple? Here, I'll help you to investigate and give you advantage.
Okay. What am I rolling for? History, religion. I took proficiency of both of those.
That'd be,
Performed at venues this month.
since you're specifically looking for temple-like stuff, that would be religion.
Okay, so 15.
So, looking at the walls and the things, you don't get a feeling like this is a temple. But there are pictures on the walls, which evidently are not common from what Lestarian told you. There are writings on the walls as well, but the pictures look like they are elvish warriors. And it looks like it almost looks like it's funeral rites. Like they're being honored, and you get the distinct feeling that this might be catacombs.
This is not surprising based on the inscription that we read outside. Don't disturb the dead elves.
No, the dead should say dead.
The one thing you do notice, the pictures, these elves don't look like them.
Okay.
Aw, do they have horns?
They're
No, they're
short.
white.
I'm white.
Ish.
They're short. They have small
This is what
horns
else.
on their head. Two small horns near the front of their head. They're a very slight, frail frame, and they're incredibly light-skinned. They have almost like a silverish color hair to them.
Do they look like tieflings or celestials?
No.
Okay.
They look like elves, just with horns and very slight of frame.
Alright.
Like ancient elves.
Well, I'm sure this is going to be quite a discovery for the
Probably end well.
nerds upstairs.
Oh, maybe. I mean, the way he made it sound, he's done this like countless times. Well, he counted
He's never seen pictures though,
All right.
so I don't even know if you can read. Couldn't read anything outside.
Reading's hard.
It is hard.
Maybe he thinks pictures are words. He can't read so bad, he thinks this is words.
What is language though?
Oh my god.
We should have this discussion after some mushrooms.
I only have 15 gold.
Zhen Shen can't really walk far
He
away
has no feet.
and no dark vision.
Gives himself
Well, no, there's 20 feet of bright light and another 20 feet of
I know. I can't really like leave too much because I can't see for shit because I
Alright.
have those stupid human eyes.
So you're leading. So you
It
get
seems
to
dumb.
about right here.
It seems really dumb for me to lead, but yes, I am definitely going to lead.
You get to about right there, and I need you to make a dex check as two swinging pendulums come across, and you hear a grinding noise.
Be a success.
I feel like we should have.
I have a character that's designed for this.
14.
Oh,
Oh,
that was a, must have been a
plus 7
7.
dex?
That's kind of my thing.
Damn.
It's his only thing.
Yeah, that is literally my thing.
Dodging.
Well,
So-
buddies.
All right,
Yeah, great.
you drop to the ground, and you narrowly avoid the swinging pendulum blades, and you only take 2 points of damage as it just barely skims you. Right after that, you hear a loud guttural grunt of dissatisfaction, and then another grinding noise as a load of darts shoots down the corridor from the two back columns, and everyone still standing gives me another dex save.
That's me. Right? Yes.
I feel like I totally would have stepped to the side of the door. Dex save. Alright.
You had hardly
24.
an opportunity to blink
That's true.
in my
fine.
drop.
This is not going to be good.
Once you guys know, I rolled a 24.
13.
Not bad.
Not fun. Now give me a con save as the darts fly into you.
Also 13.
Okay.
Wait, what are you good at? Wisdom?
Wisdom and sort of strength, and that's about it.
You take 2 points of piercing damage and 6 points of poison damage
Oh.
as the darts fly into your skin.
So 8 total?
6, 7, 8. Yes, 8 total.
So I kind of do a break dancing move and then kick myself up. It's pretty cool looking.
Oh my gosh.
And then
I've taken notes. This is all poetry.
You're like, ow!
from around the corners come soot and oil-covered bugbears. They look very, almost emaciated.
Oh. Grease and soot covered?
Yep.
Gross.
I look behind me and call out, "Prepare your anus."
Wow.
No, his name is
I
like
have a
Spot or
cream
something.
for that.
Shin is not great with euphemisms.
No literal cream.
That was good.
It's okay. I'm sure I can do something. I think my fists count as magic.
You're a frontline?
I'm assuming we. I'm assuming we roll for initiative.
Probably. They look angry at the fact that they didn't kill you.
We could talk to them.
I rolled a 2.
Oh, right.
So my initiative is 6.
I rolled a 6, so my initiative is 10.
Congratulations.
Thank you. I appreciate
18.
that. Good.
All right, so
He's half dead, I think.
Taylor, what was your initiative?
I'm sorry, 10.
10. All right, Jeff,
18.
18. Taylor, Raina,
6.
6.
I love D&D so much. It's the only time I get to hear my real name.
Oh, as opposed to your last
Riley.
name. Yeah, that's right on.
Like, I introduced myself as Riley to civilians. I'm gonna, like, whatever.
It was like a good 6 months after I got out when people called me my first name. I didn't even respond because it didn't register.
It's weird.
I still introduce myself on waiting lists and stuff to non-business associates as Stanley because I don't want to tell people how to say my name and how to spell my name.
I feel like Raina's not hard to say. Like, you know.
Well, that you'd be the first.
Okay.
Because anyone who's like Mexican thinks
Just-
it's going to be Reina or Reyna because that's the masculine. Because Reina means queen. So they're like,
I
oh,
feel like
that can't be
You
it.
should go
Yeah.
that way.
So yeah. Anywho,
So there's 4 of them? I thought there were 2. Shit.
when I go to
There's 4 of them.
when I go to Juan's barbershop, I say Stanley.
Juan.
I need to start going back to one, but I always got that old guy. He takes forever.
Do not Jack, the old white-haired dude.
Yeah.
He gets the worst haircuts.
Yeah, but sometimes I'm the only white guy in there, and I get Jack.
Sword impales you as he hits you before you manage to get off the ground.
What?
Where did the fuck did he come from?
He was
He was hiding. And you guys'
Horseshit.
passive perception was just bad enough to not notice them.
I feel like the archaeologist probably would have been better.
In some sort of massive early strike, the bugbear slams his sword down into you for 16 points of damage.
Ooh, this is serious business.
That hurt
There he
a
is.
lot.
Look at Francisco.
And the next comes
Archaeologist.
forward
It's Indiana Jones.
Investigation. Yes. He is.
and does the same thing with
He's
a morning
Morning
star.
Indiana Jones. Oh my goodness, a morning star?
Does a 14 hit?
It does not,
How?
He misses.
loser.
Van, you're up.
Oh, okay. So I'm gonna cast Spirit Guardians.
Good call.
And so like you kind of hold my staff and sort of wave it around like almost like I'm stirring a kind of giant cauldron. And it turns like a sickly green color, and these giant spiritual crocodiles come like floating out.
Weird.
And swirl around these. Well, I guess 15 feet. So
It's 15 feet.
5, 10, 15. So it's right here at the edge. And they appear to be sort of fey in nature. We are all unaffected, but for them, their speed is halved. And when they
Start their turn
they have to make a wisdom saving throw, otherwise they take radiant damage.
or move into it, right?
Yeah, when a creature enters the area or starts its turn there, it has to make a wisdom saving throw. Okay. And then as a bonus action, I'm going to cast Hidden Step. as if my firbolg thing and become invisible. Just gone. And then I'm going to use my movement to step right here. So I'm not where I was.
Okay.
And that'll be my turn.
Alright.
Get ready for some karate, guys.
You guys see me cast a spell and then just fade into invisibility.
You're ruining my mantle of inspiration.
Like, where'd you go?
It only works if I can see you.
Not really sure what's going on with the stuff. He decides to just kind of take his
You cannot see me. I am invisible. So I'm sorry.
It's going to give you 8 hit points.
I need some revive. I got the shit
I was
knocked out
going
of me.
to give you some hit points.
And they just start barking and bugberries.
Bugberries?
Bugberries.
Sounds like something you get over a weekend. Like, oh man, I got the bugberries. It was a bad time.
I do have healing words, so if you need healing, let me know.
Star Fox, you're up.
Well, sorry, him turning invisible ruined my plans.
Mine too.
I feel okay with that. Ruining Dennis' plans is okay by me.
Alright, I'm just going to cast Cloud of Daggers then.
My bard has it, the one I DM for during the week, and I fucking hate that goddamn spell.
Really?
He rapes all my monsters with the Cloud of Daggers, like all the time, on the regular.
I think it's a terrible spell.
It's not like what I used to like the older ones, but it should work here though. I'm going to cast it on this square,
Okay.
right in front of Reyna. Reyna, there is a cloud of daggers. Be careful.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I will notice them.
It's like a Ginsu knife infomercial.
So that's concentration for a minute.
Oh, Spirit Guardian's concentration? Oh, it is. Shit. Okay.
Is it? Oh yeah, that one is it.
Yep, yours is concentration.
It is, yeah.
Does it deal damage at the beginning of...
No, it's like the entering or when they start their turn.
Okay, so it's just like spiritual guardians.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I threw a piece of glass when I did that. Oh, be gone, demons.
Nice.
Oh, and I draw my sword.
Cool. Looks super cool.
Super.
On the ground, what do you know?
emo.
Everything. Third eye.
I know everything. The burden of knowledge.
Oh wait, and then where am I?
That's me.
You're the
not you.
blondie.
I am the blonde.
You're the blonde, effeminate one.
I'm gonna step in front of you. Thank you.
Okay, you probably knock into him as you're doing it. He's
Well,
invisible.
I would be moving diagonally to that spot, not in front of him, just moving to that spot.
Okay.
I mean, I might knock into him. So do I knock into him?
Run into an
Make a dex
invisible wall.
Oh my god.
I can see him move.
I rolled a 3, so it's like a...
But he walks into you.
But he doesn't pass through my space. He passes diagonally around my space.
He was planning that, but he didn't do it very gracefully.
Dex
He
check?
made it. It just looked dumb.
Oh, it's a 6, but yeah.
Okay, well with a 6, you have to like backpedal to avoid him stepping on your toes.
So it's like a 1 foot step or something
Yeah.
from like what was the previous edition?
Dark Fox. That didn't look cool.
You basically just kind of lean back a little bit as he nearly.
It is my name. I
steps
forgot my
on you.
name was.
I shake my head while I'm invisible. Like,
What? You can't even tell what I'm doing. It looked like I just did a cool... You guys suck.
All right. Yeah.
with a dex 6,
For you,
it did
to
not.
you,
look cool.
you just walk normally, but to him, you almost walked into him.
So
Got it.
Shin Chin does a kip up. Looks super cool.
Doesn't he do the flip?
Yeah.
Oh, right on.
It's when you kind of lean back and jump
Yeah,
onto your
okay.
feet.
All
That's
right.
what I thought.
And then he's going to deliver
I
two
can do that.
two attacks
I used to be able to. I tried the other day. I
with his
didn't.
quarter
I've
staff
actually never tried,
I just
but
kind
I
of roll
feel like
back and forth.
at this guy.
Okay.
Nice.
So one is a 12 and one is a 20 to hit.
Oh, nice.
No, not a natural 20.
Oh.
The 20 hits, the 12 misses.
Okay, so that is going to be
Horrifically.
8 points of damage.
Alright. And that was sword. Alright. He bellows out. Is that your whole turn?
No, I'm going to spend a key point and use.
There's also a monk attack, so you get a bonus attack. But you're using a key attack to get 2 attacks.
No. I am not. I'm using a key point to utilize my bonus action to do patient defense, so that I'm dodging.
So you're dodging.
Yeah.
Okay. But you can't. So
I get 2 attacks. I didn't use a bonus to do any more attacks.
You get 1 attack. No, you get 2 attacks.
Because I'm level 5.
That's right.
Yeah.
And then your bonus action is
Monks
an attack. And if you use
ridiculous.
Ki, you get 4 attacks.
That's right. If I use Flurry of Blows. Yep.
Okay. I just had to get caught up. It's been a while since I did a monk.
Do you punch or kick?
Both.
Nice.
But those were both from my staff.
All right. Bugbear with a sword looks at you angrily and says, "Meet, die, not fight."
Which one is that?
Sword.
Sword.
The ones I just hit.
So on the start of his turn, he takes 3d8 damage.
That's right, he does.
That's a lot.
And I miserably fail my saving throw.
Okay, so
Nice.
you take 7 radiant damage.
You shouldn't have sat here.
Trash.
He's still heavily wounded. And which square is your cloud of daggers on? The one with the mace?
The one that I didn't attack.
It was the one with the mace, yeah.
Okay, so the Morning Star, sorry. It's not a mace, it's a Morning Star.
There is a difference.
There is a difference, even though it's easier to just say mace. Alright, so Bugbear with a sword then tries to attack you, using his sword-like abilities. And he basically just kind of swings his sword randomly, not sure where to attack. He misses horrifically. He looks just like he's worn from getting beaten and confused and hungry. Bugbear with a Morning Star.
Hang on. That's better. He takes 9 radiant damage. So you save?
I save.
Hang on.
Well, hang on. It's
Rolled an 18.
well. Oh yeah, that does save because my DC is 15.
Hang on. There's no save for this one.
That's true. Oh, there's no save?
Yeah, because no, you just take the damage at the start of your turn. Cloud of daggers. It's
Just take
bullshit.
13 damage.
Woo! So he takes 13 plus 9, so half is 4. Yeah.
He just basically wails in agony as he's cut up and beat up, and he's just like, "No, this hurts!"
Yeah, the spirit crocodiles kind of run in and just gnash at him.
Go tell boss!
Oh, no.
He just disengages.
No, he doesn't.
What?
I'm just kidding. Oh, no, you don't.
And he goes down the hallway with the archway.
That's where the boss is.
Van,
So
How did you know?
you become visible.
just all of a sudden, poof, the furbo pops back into invisibility. When I go invisible, does the light from my staff disappear?
Yeah, probably.
I would have to.
Comes from a point.
I don't know. That's a weird thing.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know either because there's light at the end of my staff, but I become invisible. So I'm assuming the equipment that I carry becomes invisible. But does it still emanate light because it's magical?
Does it only emanate light for him?
Weird.
I guess it would still emanate light. You just have no point of it'd just be brighter, and it would like pinpoint where you are.
Yeah.
I guess would that eliminate the
Disadvantage.
That's
yeah?
interesting.
Although it's at the tip of my staff, it's not me.
I wouldn't do disadvantage, but I'd give him a minus, give you -5 penalty to attack, like
3/4
like you've got covered.
Okay.
Because they're kind of still having to guess. They know pretty much where you are, but
They don't know
still
exactly
they don't
where.
know exactly where you are.
Okay, yeah, that's an interesting thing. I didn't think about that.
Unless you drop
just
your
now.
staff, then you can completely.
I would do that. It's my holy
Misdirect.
symbol. Yeah, my staff is my holy symbol.
Yeah,
so I would
but
do it.
but if you did
you
it
should cast
somewhere
light
else,
on
you
it as a
could
rock,
misdirect for a round and make them think you're somewhere else,
wave it grab it by the very tip and just wave it over here.
or do it on a rock and throw it, and then
Yeah.
go invisible,
Or just
I guess
cast
you'd have
light
to go
on the guy who
invisible
needs
first,
it.
and drop the rock.
Yeah.
Or on
And
my
move.
staff.
Interesting.
Can't do it on his staff. Wait, can you see in the dark?
I cannot.
Oh,
That's why I have a staff that emanates light because I can't see in the dark.
I can see 120 feet.
Okay, so you're visible again.
Ooh.
Okay.
Half drown. Half out.
All right.
Oh, man.
More like half drow, half elf, all emo.
Right.
All edge. Just one straight edge. But I'm not straight edge. Squares are
You haven't
square.
invented that yet.
What are we doing for Bulg?
I'm going to cast spiritual weapon.
Okay, that is not concentration.
Nope.
No.
Okay,
That's a
That's why I
second
can
attack.
still maintain the other one.
that's
Right.
right. All right, you spiritually weaponize.
It's basically a giant shillelagh.
Right.
And it hovers into being...
Basically,
it's within 60 feet, so really anywhere. It shows up kind of right here between these two furbolgs.
My spinning blades of death? No, next to him. Spiritual weapon can't be destroyed.
I don't...
No, it can't. I mean, it can be dispelled, I guess, but it can't be destroyed.
Yeah, you can't target it.
It's amazing.
Necessarily. It's weird.
DMs hate it. This one easy trick.
10 tricks that piss your DM off.
Okay. What would like a weapon of Raisa look like?
Pretty sure number one.
Because her symbol's an hourglass. So
Her favorite weapon
What did I remember?
is...
oh, was that on the list?
Exactly.
I think so. May not be. Raisa, where are you? Why is this not
Such
in
a douche.
alphabetical order?
Sickle. Okay, so it looks like a giant sickle.
There you go.
This is why you print things.
I have it up. I just her name wasn't.
Yeah.
It's not in alphabetical order for some reason.
So a giant sort of spiritual sickle appears between those two bugbears.
If it's a wooden sickle, it could still be a shillelagh.
Yeah, why not? And I don't have anything that resembles a sickle.
I actually don't either. Sickles are not a very common weapon.
It is not.
And I can't get this thing to stick in, so we'll just have this.
Oh man, I should have been using the scythe.
Yeah. Okay, so it's right.
What an unwieldy weapon to try and use.
All right, so
And as a bonus action.
part of your bonus action, you can attack with it. Yep.
Yeah, and that's what I'm going to do.
Okay.
Which of those two looks more damage?
Sword guy. He's nearly dead.
Okay, so I'm going to attack the sword guy.
Just for reference, wound levels.
Oh, nice!
If
Yes,
you can
it's
read
pretty
that,
great.
it's pretty small.
Yeah, I can totally read it. That's fine.
So your initiative tracker's there, round number, and general health of the
That's
monsters.
cool as shit. This is Fantasy Grounds, right?
This is Fantasy
I
Grounds.
know, yeah.
This is what I've spent all my money on.
Okay.
Because I play online too.
So the giant sickle is going to kind of slash down at that bugbear. And let's see. Do I use my spell attack modifier or just a straight roll?
Your spell attack modifier.
Okay. Ooh, 14?
14 is a miss.
God damn it. Oh.
All right,
Misses.
and then your action.
My action was to cast Spiritual Weapon.
No, that's bonus action.
Bonus action is to cast Spiritual Weapon.
And part of that initial casting is an attack.
Oh,
Yeah,
so I can
yeah.
do a bonus action to cast it and have an attack?
It is part of the initial casting to have it attack. And then in the future, it's your bonus action to keep it attacking or moving.
Yeah.
But during the initial cast, it's part of.
Oh yeah, when you cast a spell, you can make a melee attack against a creature.
It's only you've only cast like two of the most broken spells in the game in a row so far. So super psyched.
You're the one who didn't want to druid.
There's one more. I know.
Healing Word, that's coming up next.
No, Healing Word is super powerful, but it.
Oh, I can only cast one spell on my turn.
Yes, no, unless it's a cantrip. You can cast a cantrip.
Oh, I don't...
So you could do like Sacred Flame or something. No, there's one other, and I'm not going to mention it because I hate it and I don't want you to cast it.
Well, it's coming up probably now, Toll the Dead.
No, I'm okay with that one.
Okay. On the sword guy. And he needs to make a wisdom saving throw.
5.
That's a fail.
So take
he...
2d12?
2d12, yeah.
Yeah, he's so dead.
1
Could be
and 2. Yeah, I could. I don't know, man. 12.
It is not 2. What is it? Was it
He
2?
takes 12 necrotic damage, I think.
I believe so.
I have the printout from Xanathar's guide.
He flops over, dead.
Yeah, I killed the guy. Oh, you know, you guys should have died a long time ago, and so this is just kind of helping you along the path.
Dude with a flail is trying to decide if he wants to run in or not. And
Yeah, necrotic damage.
he decides it's not in his best interest, and he pulls a javelin seemingly out of nowhere
His prison pocket.
and lobs it at Dark Fox.
Thank God.
Oh, that's right. You have.
I did not have the hit
I was
points for
being
this.
nice, and I was going to target someone other than you, and then I forgot you have Missile stuff. Does a 17...
Oh, you can deflect incoming missiles. can't
Yes.
you? Yeah, that's so cool.
The javelin
Monk was my
pierces into
second
you
choice.
for 11 points of
I could
damage.
potentially deflect
Really?
up to 19 points of
Are you
damage.
really? Like, you're lying to me?
That's broken.
11 points of damage?
Wait, hold on, he threw that.
What is the other broken cleric spell, by the way?
Sorry, it's just 7 points of damage. I'm not telling you.
Oh,
I don't want you to cast it.
I'm just gonna run through
It's
them.
not really broken, it's just really annoying. I hate it. And my other cleric in my other group casts it all the time. It's actually 2 of them do it.
Is it a cantrip?
No.
Oh.
It's not a cantrip. But that's
Bane!
No,
Bane's
that's a
a super good
terrible
spell.
spell.
No,
Go
that's
ahead,
good.
cast that all you want.
Bane's great, man. That's a life.
Bane is underappreciated.
It's a terrible spell. I would much rather have Bless. Alright. The other bugbear decides to javelin as well to stay out of these scary things. And javelins you.
Yeah, do it.
And I'm pretty sure he misses because he rolled a 12.
Yeah, he misses.
Your spell
I'm all
guardians stay on
super
you, right?
ready to like.
They're within
catch this
15
thing.
feet of me.
Like, always, right?
It's a 15-foot radius around me.
Like, when you move, they follow you.
Yes. Dark Fox.
I'm a cleric, I should know that.
How are you a cleric and don't know that?
It's other game. He's a cleric.
In his other life.
Dark Fox.
Dark Fox will
Dark Fox.
become a mantle of inspiration
Oh no.
for his compatriots.
Oh no.
Air guitar.
I'm down for it.
Nah, more like an anime like pose where like it just becomes a colored background and like
Oh, it's just gonna take 27 episodes to
Wrong anime.
finish.
Yeah.
Oh, konnichiwa!
Dark Fox.
That's what I'm doing.
Yeah, he just did everything and nothing.
What does it do?
So they now
Nothing.
both.
It does nothing.
So I'm using my bardic inspiration die. They both each now have 8 temporary hit points.
That's good.
Also, they can both use a reaction if they wish, which means a lot to the monk.
10. How many?
8.
Eight.
And they can now, if they choose, use their reaction to move their movement speed.
Okay. Right now.
Yes.
Okay. Do you guys want to use your reaction to move your movements?
Yep. I'm good. I'm gonna stay where I'm at.
Doesn't really make much of a difference, but
Watch out for the spinning blades of death.
yeah, I'm gonna go around this. Blades of death.
Oh no!
Oh no.
Future reference: the spinning blades of death are like
Sorry, I need
3 feet off the ground usually.
There. That's where the spinning blades of death are.
Uh-huh.
Because I don't have a sword handy.
Okay.
'Cause I don't know where my bag of weapons is.
This dude has a bag of weapons.
I have more than one bag of weapons.
Thank you.
And I don't know where either one of them is.
I thought that D12.
Wait,
And then-
here? No, that's inspiration.
Did you move?
Yeah, I moved. Okay.
So that's just a bonus action.
Jesus, spellcasters.
I'm making sure that it was just bonus.
Being a melee class is just waiting.
Basically, yeah.
Alright, so Jinshin.
No, wait. Yeah, it's just bonus action. And then as an action, I'm gonna cast a spell.
Not Jinshin yet. Shinshin? Chinshin?
There it is.
Jin? Okay.
Jinshin.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to cast Vicious Mockery
Yay!
at the guy with the axe.
What do you say?
I don't have to say anything.
Come on.
I'm seriously horrible at Vicious Mockery.
mother was a hamster. Your father's
I rolled a 1 on my save.
Is it a save? I thought that was an attack.
So wisdom save.
Oh, it is a wisdom save.
2d4 damage.
1d4?
You're level 5.
It goes up at 5. What?
I'm pretty sure it scales.
Mm-hmm.
OP.
It's a terrible scaling, but it scales.
Well, it's 7.
7 damage? That's
Yeah.
not too bad. And he's got disadvantage on his next attack roll.
Seek. And it's psychic damage.
Oh, he's
Just-
not gonna make it to that. He's probably dead anyway. I just want to hit something.
And that was which one?
Axe.
Oh,
Axe.
good.
Alright.
Is that who I'm on?
Yeah. Shinshin.
Alright. First, I'm going to start with a couple of my staff attacks. Oh, I rolled 2 10s, so with my plus, those should be hits. Those are 17 to hit.
That is a hit. twice.
And then damage is going to be 13 points of damage.
Alright, the axe guy falls over, bleeding out.
Cool.
Now look at all that free movement you got now.
And so I did 2 attacks. Could I do my movement and then with my bonus action go and like jump kick that sucker?
Yep.
So cool.
I'm going over here and I'm gonna straight up jump kick this fool.
I wanted to play a monk, but he said the main campaign needed a healing tank.
Another 17 to hit.
Yeah, we do a lot of damage.
For 9 points of damage.
Yeah, they still have their problems with damage rather than healing.
That's fine. Push your way into the problem.
So far it's worked, because I've been fairly nice.
Don't bugbears get multi-attack?
And
They have a single attack.
Oh.
You just hit hard. Okay,
yeah, I think that'll be it.
he continues running away.
Boss!
Run away! We cannot see him wherever he is. I love that you opened the door. That was great.
Oh, I almost like went in on some doors for you. Like, I was trying to think what I could possibly use those for.
I was like, I wonder if they'd go in on the doors with me. But I was like, they don't
Did
really
you
need
make
them.
those doors?
No, I bought them.
Oh, right on.
And they were on sale for $40 at the end of the year. And I was like,
That's a lot of doors.
I don't need that many. I need more than I've got, but I don't need 40. If there was 20, I would have done it.
Yeah.
For $1 a door, that's awesome. I love these doors. But I don't need 40, and that's a lot of money.
Dude, was it Nozel's Marvelous Miniatures? Has some really nice door sets.
I like these better than those.
Really?
These are open and closed. Those don't.
Oh, that sucks.
And those are also a little bit more expensive.
They are.
I like these because they're just magnetized, and I can open and close them.
Oh, nice.
I love these. They're awesome. They're huge because they're 10 feet wide.
They are big.
I talked to the guy who created it because he was at a convention and was like, dude, these doors are kind of big. And he's like, yeah, I didn't realize how big they were when we were making them.
Yeah, whatever.
But I love the doors. They're really cool. But I'm going to try to make some myself rather than buy some more. Because they're just expensive. And the shipping's expensive. Okay, so Morningstar guy disappears through one of the doors. Jeff. Man.
I'm still learning which is the real name.
I'm gonna look up what this spell does real quick. Healing word versus cure wounds.
One's ranged.
Healing Words is D4. And it has range and it's bonus action. Cure Wounds is touch. It's D8.
Okay.
And it's an action, not a bonus action.
Alright, then
And you need your bonus action for the spiritual hammer right now.
Yep.
And Healing Word is verbal, 30 feet. And Cure Wounds is schematic material. And no, it's just somatic.
Verbal and somatic.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna cast
Because you have to drop your holy symbol to cast it. Or have a
my
hand
holy
free.
symbol is my staff.
Or you have to have hand free.
I'm just holding the staff. It's just
No shield.
nope.
Then you're good.
Yeah, my shield's strapped to my back.
Because then you can have a second hand.
Correct.
Because the stupid thing about 5th edition spells is if it's somatic but not material, you have to have a hand free.
Yeah, because somatic is like moving your hand and stuff.
But if it's somatic and material, it's moving your holy symbol.
It's the holy gang signs that you gotta throw up.
That's weird.
It's weird, but that is
Gang
rules
signs.
written as intended.
Oh, well, my holy symbol is my staff, so I can just wave my staff around anyway, so that's fine.
As long as it's not material with this.
No, it's just verbal and somatic.
So you can't wave your staff. You have to wave your hand.
Okay, that's fine.
But you've got a hand free, so you can do it.
So I wave my hand and hold it to my chest, my own chest.
I'm just letting you know
Yeah.
it's a really stupid ruling, but because they have the Warcaster feat, it actually is necessary. Otherwise, it unbalances the Warcaster feat.
What's Warcaster?
Warcaster lets you cast without having a hand free.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, that's broken as fuck. All right,
So that's because
I should probably get that sheet so I don't
So
keep
basically,
breaking the rules.
when you have your staff and a shield out,
you can still cast.
you can't. If you don't have Warcaster, you can't do
Correct.
Cure Wounds unless you drop one of them.
Right.
And it takes a whole action to reset up your shield. So you just basically drop
Yeah,
your.
you can drop it as a
staff
free action though, right?
and pick it up at next round as a free action.
All right, so
Well, Warcaster, you just smack
Nice.
people with your shield.
It's really silly.
Heal.
It's a little schematic, semantic.
My holy symbol is my hammer.
okay.
Heal.
So I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds on myself, and I regain 11 hit points.
And you can, of course, upscale that.
Oh, I'm not gonna cast. I'm gonna cast first level
Okay. Just wanted to.
because I don't need the extra stuff.
I'm not sure how familiar you are with clerics, so.
Cleric's not so much spellcasting fairly well. So I gain 11 hit points. And how many temporary hit points do I have?
8.
8.
So that tacks on to what I have now, right?
Sort of, it's different. It's not the same. Temporary hit points are separate.
You'll lose a temporary before you lose.
Oh,
You lose
okay.
those and they don't regain.
So I just have 8 temporary hit points.
Yes, they're separate. And they'll go away
Okay.
first, and you can't
So
regain
I'm
them.
feeling pretty good now. I was hurting a little bit.
Okay, do you need to move?
Maybe I have to look at spiritual weapon because I think it has to be something I can see.
You can see him around the corner. He's just got cover. You know he's there.
I don't know if your spiritual weapon has range yet, though, to get there.
20
He
feet.
moves at like 20 feet.
Yeah.
Yeah, it can move 20 feet. So 1, 2.
I'm trying to remember if it can move
3.
and attack, or if it's.
It can move and attack. You can, as a bonus action on your turn, you can move the weapon up to 20 feet and repeat the attack.
Okay.
Bam.
So it moves adjacent to it and attacks.
All right.
So we're going to come on, roll well. Fuck, 14 again.
That is a miss.
I know.
It clings off the shield.
God damn it! This fucking spiritual weapon is useless.
It is until it
Until it
is.
hits.
Um,
Do you want to move?
I'm.
You have spirit.
What is this?
That's the
That
cloud
is cloud
daggers.
daggers.
Okay, I was like, this is random hammer.
No save. Don't walk
a
into
sword
it.
handy or a dagger handy.
Can I move through? Is it difficult terrain if I move through a friendly player space?
If you move directly through it, yes.
Okay, I'm gonna move around.
It's the same thing.
It's the same thing.
2.
Don't go to the
Don't
go to the daggers.
Oh, that is cloud of daggers. I'm sorry. Okay. 1.
Maybe it's okay.
Oh, fuck it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So yeah, 1, 2.
he will be in range.
He is in range of my spiritual guardians.
All right. And he immediately has to make a save.
No.
Which I succeed.
Oh, this is his turn.
Roll a 20.
All right, well, you still take damage.
I critically succeeded.
2, 3.
Such thing.
Wow, 10, 11. So you take 5 points of damage.
Haha, that's half right.
That's already half, yeah.
All right. Now, in anger, he bashes the monk
I hurt him with my spiritual alligators, and he hurts the monk.
as he flails
And I
at
did
you.
a jump kick.
Oh, okay, I missed that.
That's more visible.
Wow. Is a 10 hit?
Come on, really? 10 doesn't even hit me.
This guy is
Slow motion dodge.
Dark Fox.
And
I am Dark Fox.
Darkwing. You're Darkwing Duck.
I'm gonna drop my cloud.
Yay.
When in trouble, we call DW.
30? I hit it?
If you've got 30, you can hit it.
Woo!
Unless you're a wood elf, you can go 35.
Oh man.
That's some garbage.
My speed is 40.
Well, you're a monk, though.
I am.
Dude, my monk bard,
What are you doing?
nothing but I am doing 13.
That's a miss. You attacked. Got in bonus action.
Nothing good, that's it.
Genshin.
Attacks!
That's the most I've ever heard you speak.
One's the 10 is a miss, right?
10 is a miss.
And then a 23.
23 is a hit.
For 9 points of damage.
9 points of damage. You down another one. So he keels over.
I bow to it, and then look over its body to determine what this creature was.
I put away my very clean sword.
Give me an investigation.
Oh, right. Sorry. 14.
It's goblinoid, large, bulky, militaristic. You've heard stories. You're pretty sure it's a bugbear, which is a large, militaristic goblinoid.
Goblin like to. Okay. Pick it up. Not worthy of a bow.
These look like they've seen better days.
What a waste of a bow.
They look like they're on the verge of starving. They don't look clean. They look like they've been stuck here, probably for a good amount of time.
Well, where to next?
Well, we can follow that guy who ran away.
True.
Or we can just hang out here for a little bit.
Also true. Let's follow the guy that ran away.
Should I heal? I'm 11 down for max.
Yeah, I killed him. No big deal.
Welcome back.
I just punched him a couple times.
No, like spectacular, like kung fu stuff.
But it was, I mean, to you it probably is.
To me, it's just normal, but to you, it was amazing.
I was impressed with what you did to the door.
Something no one else could accomplish.
Let's loot the bodies.
How often can you heal?
Do you need healing?
I'm at 27 or 38.
Okay.
Like I can heal myself. It won't be a much though.
I mean, I technically, as far as normal hit points are concerned, I'm at about half.
I prefer to like wait till you guys are unconscious to heal you.
Sounds good.
That's fine.
Because then it does.
So we're gonna go run after the guy that ran away.
Okay.
Boss
Can we
man.
maybe look at these guys real quick?
I looked them over. They're bugbears.
There's nothing valuable.
No, they're bugbears.
This is the guy who says we don't need any material goods from
No, they're just.
I mean, yeah, shit. Okay.
They're just greasy.
My normal greediness got kind of in the way of my player or my character.
They look like, as I described to him, they don't look like they're in the best of shape. They look like they've been starving. Bugbears are fairly proud, militaristic society. These guys look like they were hanging on by the skin of their teeth. Their shields are dented and dusty and old. The weapons are just barely still sharp, in terrible condition.
Okay. Over the ones that are dead that I can see, I'm going to kind of make the symbol of Resa over them, and we're like, go rest in peace. Sort of deal.
In pieces, more like. Let's go.
As it lays there gurgling and bleeding out.
I'm going to kind of put my hand on its shoulder, like as it's dying, and be like,
All of
This
this
is
guy's
the-
most
this
of
is
this
the
guy's
natural
wounds
way.
are internal. He's bleeding heavily from the inside.
he's peeing blood right now. Like, he's laying there pissing blood.
Yeah,
You're like,
he's-
it's nice, it's okay.
He's leaking from his orifice.
Blood just gurgling out of his mouth.
So,
Definitely some internal bleeding.
down the hall we go.
Just like I gotta take a note of what just happened.
For your poem.
Okay,
Perhaps death should be embraced. It's the next line.
so
That's metal as fuck. Yeah, absolutely.
this hallway basically continues. It seems to have a bit of a
Shake
slope
me.
to it as
Shake
well. Again, the only light
I mean, they're all 12. So it's
is from what you're providing. There's no sconces or torches or anything on the wall.
Sure.
There's no even spaces for them.
Well, my staff is still lit. Or if it's not, I
It
retest
is.
it.
Yeah, that's
I mean,
the only light.
That's the only light.
Well, I'm glad I picked that picture.
There's no pictures again on these walls, just some inscriptions, and they're not as heavy as it was in the other room. There's a door, there's two doors ahead, and then there's a door down that hallway.
What are the pictures on the walls of?
There are no pictures.
Oh, sorry.
It's just inscriptions.
Inscriptions.
So I don't know which way. So
really.
I just rolled, and Jin Jin just points forward to the door that way.
I'm going to look on the ground for any kind of tracks that the bugbear may have made.
Tracks. Smart.
I mean, if you don't have a third eye.
That's survival, right?
That is survival.
You have to look on this plane.
Ooh. 12?
12. It's pretty obvious that there's been definitely some movement
So glad I
down
have
this
a good
hallway. It's a whole lot cleaner than the rest of the area. This hallway doesn't look like there's been any movement down here, but this hallway has
Okay.
tracks.
I think he went that way.
So the
Point
one
down
that
the
I
hall.
pointed to.
Yeah, that one.
Is that the one you point to?
Well, that's where I was going. That way.
Oh,
The one all the way at the end of the hall.
I'm going to set my weasel down on the ground and let him run up and smell each door to see which one the bugbear may have gone through. Because he's familiar with the smell already.
I just run to that door.
This door?
Yeah.
Yeah. No clue where it went.
Yeah, because that's how I run.
Flips and
Occasional
rolls.
front flips.
Standing flips and running flips and land on your feet and keep running.
Yep.
All right, you get to the door and just bust it open.
Well, no, I'm waiting until the light catches up to me.
Oh. So you're like running and then you stop for a moment, then you
Yeah,
run and stop for a moment.
So I'll go like, right about there, yeah.
And then I open the door.
Away from any potential gas cloud.
You turn and you open the door and you realize this door has some wood to it as well, and basically the door has been busted. It can swing freely.
I encourage him to do so.
Okay.
Anyone want inspiration, or do you want temporary hit points more later?
I'm good for now. How long does the temporary hit points last?
Till they're gone.
A minute.
Is it a minute?
I have no idea.
No,
It's just like, it's a minute in my campaign.
It's a minute now. Jerk.
I think temporary hit points are just forever. Like until you sleep or you get temporary hit points again.
So
A lot of times they are, but there might be some sort of limit on them. I'm not sure.
I do open the door
This one doesn't have anything.
somewhat quietly, I suppose.
It's kind of like aid.
Sarcophagi.
Aid? I make a motion with my hands as though to tell you, hang on, and then I am trying to stealth inside.
Oh, good, because
I think he wanted a high five.
my inspiration comes from the way of a long sonnet, which sounds like a poem that doesn't rhyme.
So it's just shit poetry.
It's shit poetry, man.
From a super emo guy. Surprise.
Inside the hall are sarcophagi. All of them have been opened. There are basically dead corpses, just skeletons, and it looks like they've been basically picked up and like thrown out of the tombs. And there's just skeletons across the floor. Whatever was set here is now just basically been desecrated to no end.
Are the bones scattered, or are they?
They're completely
Can't tell.
scattered.
Okay.
They're just everywhere.
So I stealth in, as ineffectual as it may be, with an 18, and go to investigate the room.
All right.
As he does that, I'm going to cast message to him and be like, be careful because they said you shouldn't disturb the dead people. my terrible voice inside your head's just like, get out.
I investigate with the 13.
Okay.
Would you like to know more specifically what I'm looking for, or just a general look around?
If you're just looking in general, I'll tell you what you see. If you want anything in particular, I will tell you that instead.
Okay, let's just go with general.
Okay. Generally looking around, there's a couple obvious things. Besides the fact that they're all old, frail, ancient bones that look like they're very clean, probably. There's inscriptions on the tombs. Can't read them. Doesn't help you a whole lot. Any personal effects that were maybe in there, gone. There's nothing like that anymore. There's a fine layer of sand or soot or some sort of powder around the ring of one of them and around like the edges of the ground as well. And there's what looks to be a footprint where some of that powder is missing, like in a circle around where a foot would sit. Next to another one, there's a little bit of blood, and there's looks to be scratches along the ground. And looking around, you see scratches on the walls as well. And another one, you can see that there's looks like blood inside of the sarcophagus itself.
Do you see any kind of magical stuff around here?
Not
yet.
Maybe you should check for
I
that.
exit. It's just that's this sort of room / corridor, right?
Yes, it's just that room with some tombs in it.
So I come back out, relay that information, say, I think perhaps it may have been some manner of trap. Did the blood, was it crusted up, or is it liquid blood?
It's old. It's not like stained into the surface, millennia old,
Right.
but it's been there for more than a day.
I mean, it could very well be that traps were triggered when these,
Was there
bodies were
anything
wounded.
dangerous in there?
not that I noticed, but to be honest, I saw that there were sarcophagi with skeletons and lost interest.
So I can speak with dead, but it doesn't do any good if they only speak some archaic language.
Sure.
I mean, you can give it a shot.
Level 3 spell.
Oh, no. Don't bother. I'm going to walk up to the doorway and kind of inspect visually for any kind of untriggered trap. Is that investigation?
Perception.
All right.
I'll cast Detect Magic too while he's doing that. And
20.
squint around.
You don't see any traps.
Okay.
There's nothing that's been untriggered. You're pretty sure looking in there that there were traps on those sarcophagi, and that's what the residue you've seen is that there were some sort of traps when those lids were opened.
Does the Would I know if the powder stuff is still poisonous or dangerous?
You don't think so. It might be if you touch it.
Is that a separate roll, maybe?
It's a don't touch it.
I'm trying to think of it. Arcana? No, not really.
Nature?
Poison knowledge?
Maybe. Poison knowledge.
You can just do intelligence.
Just a flat
Or
intelligence.
wisdom.
Not intelligence.
Do you have poisoner's kit proficiency?
I do not. I have herbalism kit.
And then just flat intelligence.
Fuck, sorry.
Forget those kits. Our proficiencies. 3! You're thinking it's safe as long as you don't touch it. You don't know about if you touch it what it'll do. But it's probably like either a gas residue or a poison residue.
I look at him really peering in. I'm like, what is your interest?
So I'm going to take, I have a winter blanket.
Okay.
So I'm going to take that, cover my hands, and then I'm going to go from sarcophagus to sarcophagus and reverently like kind of scoop up the bones and lay them back in the sarcophagus.
Oh, how are you divvying them up?
Yeah,
Because
they're
they're
all
just
scattered.
mixed up and scattered.
Best.
It's not like they pulled skeletons out. They're just fucking scattering all across.
Yeah.
I mean, you can divvy up
legs
the
in
heads,
one.
of course, but
So that's a 22 medicine check to kind of figure out if this is a whole person versus
how
this
long are you going to take?
I'd like to spend 10, 15 minutes.
Okay.
That's a really long time.
You guys willing to let him spend 10, 15 minutes?
This is
I'm nagging him constantly.
This is really important. Like I understand. This is important.
You want to take a rest? I can tell you a story.
All right. So you go to town while he's standing there.
I'm going to step on the other side of the door that I'm currently on.
Is it just a closed room? There's only one entrance.
Just a poster, only one entrance.
So I'm
detecting
while he's
magic.
doing his spiritual stuff, I understand the banalities of this
Banality.
of these gods.
So you do detect magic.
I'm standing guard.
You stand
essentially.
a guard.
As he kind of nags me, like Van kind of turns to you, and there's like a subtle sort of flash of anger that you haven't seen before. I'm like, no, this is important. And so like he kind of scoops up and sort of separates the bones into. He's not sure if this skull goes with this clavicle or whatever. But he kind of separates them into 4 distinct piles, puts them back in the sarcophagi, and kind of closes the lid.
You get some faint inklings of abjuration magic similar to upstairs. Just along the walls.
There be magic.
There, the RV magic.
You can't sit there.
It's a little late for that, but yeah. So yeah, we're gonna take about 10-15 minutes, kind of sort out like this kind of maybe it was this guy's head, and just sort of put him back in the sarcophagi and close the lids.
Okay. While you're doing that, this door opens.
Fuck. And a dragon appears.
Better.
Wait, better?
6 bugbears.
Oh, fuck off! What do you have to try to do the right thing?
Yeah, we want.
I did.
This dude doesn't want to stand. Why won't you stand?
It's too top heavy.
He's too tough. It's okay.
Are we being attacked?
You are.
Kind of. You might
We'll see about that.
You might say that.
I should have had something prepared.
It's okay. Nobody was prepared.
What are you talking about? I was prepared for exactly this.
And the furball had to take 10 minutes to fuck with some bones.
I mean, clerics be clerics.
Yeah, man.
When will you all understand and know that I see the path?
Yeah, we get it. You see, but this is about respect.
This is no time for a speech. This is time for a poem.
The pain!
Van pulls out one of those like Chinese drums that you roll back and forth.
Meditation drum. Do it slow and then fast like in the Karate Kid.
Yep, exactly right.
Crane kick.
I can't watch a Karate Kid anymore. I know too much. How much he cheated.
So
Sweep the
everyone
leg
is
on it.
surprised except for you.
What? I can't be surprised.
What?
Do you have the alert feat?
No, I'm just taking a long time to react, right?
Shouldn't they have to make a stealth check against our passive perception?
You were busy, so they didn't have to really do much for you.
Okay.
And
Some bullshit, whatever.
he,
With
Was-
passive perception.
detecting magic. So it's basically you guys were doing your own things while they busted down the door to come hang out with you guys.
Since I was prepared, am I able to throw a dart at them as soon as they open the door?
Yeah,
6 bugbears, he throws 1 dart.
basically I'm giving you an action as a ready action.
That's
To
the
do
only.
so.
That's the only ranged weapon that I have.
Dang.
Is a dart.
You can do flying fists. Sort of thing.
They're still attached to my arms, though. My dart hits somebody.
Flail or sword.
Let's go with sword.
Did you just say sword? Did
Yeah, I like to say sword sometimes.
you say cool whip?
How much damage does he take?
He takes 5 points of damage.
Alright.
From a dart, guys. A
Everybody roll
dart.
for initiative.
It's only impressive it's a blowgun.
Oh!
9.
7.
We're good. Real good.
Yes.
And 2. Perfect.
My rogue took the feat that gives you like +5 on initiative or +4 on initiative.
Oh, that's not good. That is, in fact, bad.
Nah, we're fine.
Don't worry, I'm ready.
Alright.
I've seen this. It's
Sword
fine.
comes out
Oh, dang.
and goes for the bard.
What? After I straight a dart at it?
At least I'm off in the room.
Oh, you
Can I,
damaged the foot.
can I use one of the sarcophagi lids as a shield? Just bonk, sit it down in front of me?
That's not respect.
Does a 18 hit?
I'm a little beyond that right now.
Wait, did you heal me?
I did not.
Okay. We ran down the hallway instead. I was not
I'm too busy playing with dead things.
Oh. And this surprise attack. Bugbear. The bugbear is surprised as a creature and hits it with an attack during the first round.
I want to be last, so this is good.
Alright, so he
The bugbear took
deals
heavy damage?
From a dart.
From 5 damage?
That's the one that ran away.
17 points of damage to you.
Whoa.
Flail comes out, attacks the monk with a 23.
To hit?
Yep,
Inconceivable.
I rolled a 19.
I don't think that word means what you think it means.
Hitting you for 13 points of damage.
I'm so sorry, Daniel. My weasel gets to also roll initiative,
Yes, it does.
and it has a score of 9.
So I can kill it too.
Well, right now it's on my shoulder, so.
Don't let it die.
I'd be really upset if it did.
They're so expensive to bring back.
I killed,
Fucking 10 gold!
I killed someone's familiar before.
That's fucked
As a
up.
player character,
Oh, that's really fucked up.
he deserved it.
It
I
only
always
has
kill
3
familiars.
hit points, by the way. I rolled for it earlier, and it's 1d4 minus 1.
I always kill familiars because I hate it when they're played.
Why?
Cassius's familiar is going to die very soon. I hate them so much.
But you do the voice so well.
It's his phrases usually consists of "fuck off." What else do you do with an imp?
He's been asking less and less. He really has.
Your familiar's an imp?
No, not mine. One of my players in another game.
Alright.
I'm also a player
Mace
in that
comes
game.
up, hits the monk with a natural 1, missing.
Yes, that does miss.
So it doesn't hit.
Does not hit. Yeah, he comes out and I don't think he can quite attack.
This hallway's getting crowded.
It is. It's Weasel.
I got this.
He's gonna take the what is it, the defense action?
Dodge.
Dodge, thank you. Just hang out on my shoulder.
Alright. He hangs out.
What is that mini?
It's a weasel.
Is it actually weasel? That's
Weasel or a ferret.
That's fantastic.
Alright, Jinshin.
Okay. So, the guy with the flail hit me?
Yes, flail hit you.
Okay, I'm going to do my 2 monk weapon attacks on him. That's a 22 and a 14 to hit
22 hits, 14 misses.
for 8 points of damage with that one.
Alright, he dies, falls over, bleeding out.
Okay,
Well, that's cool.
and then I'm going to
These guys aren't as tough as I thought.
They just
use a bonus action. I'm going to expend a key point to do flurry of blows.
He's just fucking shit up.
And
I'm okay with that. Yeah,
that'll
that's
be
fine.
on that guy with the spiky club, I think.
The Morning Star?
Is that what it is?
Or the flail?
I don't know what
No,
the
that would be
dead.
mace. Mace.
Yes.
At least that's what I'm calling a mace.
Okay. So, flurry of blows. Oh, those are bad. I think those are both misses. Yeah. 13 and lower. That's a bummer. That's my turn.
Alright. Dark Fox.
I reach into my components pouch
Bugbear boss.
and I pull out the heart of a hen.
Ew,
Yeah, right?
that's dark.
Pull out what?
It's the heart of a hen.
It's pretty cool.
Okay.
She was pregnant.
Wow.
Still it?
I don't know how that works.
And
I squeeze it, and then I do something else with it, and then I don't do anything else.
That was my action. Just squeeze that out.
pretty dark.
Yeah. He smears the blood on his face.
Then he just takes it.
Yeah. Look at the guy at Indiana Jones.
It is vocal. The darkness around you surrounds you.
Oh.
Darkness around you.
I cast.
Darkness.
I cast fear
Oh.
in a 30-foot cone.
30-foot cone. I'm guessing all 3 of those in Reina. Okay.
Uh-oh.
Reina, make a whiz save.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure. 18.
Yeah.
What's my DC?
14.
They all save.
Wow.
14, 14, 16. You can have to look at the modifiers.
That's rough, dude.
So none of them drop their weapons and run away.
Did you save too? Okay. I was really
How can
hoping-
you drop your fists?
I'm sorry. That did not work.
That's a bummer.
That's
As a bonus action, I will whimper.
Those were some.
That's when you hit
Oh,
the
actually, I'm gonna-
restart button.
Those were like the best consistent rolls I've made all night.
I'm going to chug a potion.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, I have potions.
I feel like that is a good use of my bonus action right now.
Okay. 2d4 plus 2.
And that'll be the end of my turn. Oh, 1 and a 30.
Yes. 6.
Half of what they just did to me in 1 hit. Not even.
Bugbear Boss Rod bellows out and says, "Kill them, bring us meat."
You're just hungry.
And Axe Dude.
I used to have a heart of a hen, I'm sorry.
Oh,
I guess he has to stop there. No, he'll take the opportunity attack. If you have a weapon handy, you can do an opportunity attack against Axe as he walks into the furball.
Who's that, me?
Yeah.
He walks into the fur bowl. What the fur bowl do to him?
16 to hit.
Yeah, but he's gonna bash your head in. What did you hit?
16.
That's a hit.
amazing.
This is not cool, man.
He's gotta kill your weasel.
Not bow!
That's 4 damage.
I feel like this is
Piercing if you don't let me change it. Slashing if you let me have a real Wakasashi.
I'm okay with that.
It's slashing. Yes.
Man. You got one in front of you. In melee range. With an axe. In the tomb room.
It's my turn.
It is your turn.
I'm so happy I'm down 1 spell. The 3rd level spell.
Pretty good.
I forgot the other use for fairy fire.
Seeing things, advantage.
Advantage on hits,
Yeah.
That's the enforcement part.
and it's free.
Fairy fire is awesome. It's one of my favorite card spells.
So I'm as the bugbear standing in front of me, I mutter an incantation in a language that none of us really fully understand, and my hand turns like a dark black, the one that's not holding the staff, and I reach out and I grasp the bugbear.
Okay. Sounds
Yeah.
Fuck.
inflict wounds.
That's exactly what that is.
13 is a miss.
God damn it. And I miss.
He doesn't seem very impressed.
Fuck.
Is that it?
Can I cast a cantrip as a bonus action?
You cannot. Unless it is a bonus action. Which I don't think any cantrips are bonus actions.
No. But
A sorcerer can cast spells as bonus actions. No big deal. That's their shit.
yeah, no, that's fine. Because as a bonus action, I'm gonna cast spiritual weapon.
You can't. You already cast a spell of first level or higher.
Oh shit! Because it has to be a cantrip. God damn it! It's horse shit.
No, even if you're a wizard, sorcerer. All right, so
That's not a hard and fast rule.
Yeah, it is.
BTW.
it is a hard and fast rule.
It
It
is.
is in the player's handbook.
That just doesn't say that.
It
does.
It says no more than one spell a turn.
Unless one is a bonus action.
Quicken spell.
Unless it has a cast time of a. It's a sorcerer thing.
But it doesn't let you bypass the other rule. It lets you bypass the rule
No,
of
but it says specifically you can cast a spell as a bonus action.
yes,
that's
but it
the
doesn't
verbiage.
let you bypass the rule. It only lets you cast one spell.
I think it does.
No, it does not.
Really?
Technically, it doesn't. Matt Mercer lets it happen.
What?
Oh, you play about Matt Mercer?
That's
No.
It's fine because I hate him.
I feel like we're not allowed to say that name. That he should.
No, his thing is
He who shall not be named.
you can do two as long as they're both or one of them isn't higher than level 3 or something. But he's decent at balancing.
All right, you're going
I
to
don't
dice
think he's
jail.
decent at balancing. I think he's mostly decent, but he does some things that I don't like.
I think he's good for the group he has.
He's
Well,
good for the group he has. There's no doubt about that. He's good for the theatrical, and for what he does, he's great. And he's, in general, good, but I don't agree with some other things, but that's with every DM. No DM
Sure.
is going to agree with anything that every DM does.
Well, then.
I'm a horrible DM, just FYI. So I have a one-shot mostly ready.
Yeah, that's it for my turn then.
Alright. Bugbear Sword takes it to the bard.
Oh, that's me.
There's a 15 hit.
Yes, sir.
It's not good. 11 points of damage as he
Ooh.
skewers you.
Ooh, thank God I took that potion. I was at 10.
Don't you get temporary hit points too?
No.
Oh, it's just us.
Bards don't help
Bugbear
us.
Mace takes it to the bard.
Maybe.
Oh,
19 hits,
that's it. Yeah.
9 points of damage. Bugbear Morningstar takes it to the monk.
Oh, I'm down, by the way.
You're unconscious?
Yes.
I got you.
No, I actually... One of my background sheets is if I go down, I die. Oh, shame.
11 misses the monk.
Well, it must be nice.
They have AC?
Yeah.
No, I rolled great against him. Can't roll against you.
Man.
The weasel is going to take his action to quiver in fear on my shoulder.
Alright.
Actually, you know what? I'm sorry. Can I retcon just briefly, real quick?
Yeah, you haven't done anything.
My previous turn as a bonus action, I'm going to snap my fingers and the weasel disappears.
Alright, I'll give it to you. It's your first time.
Thanks.
You're lucky. Usually it throws stuff at us.
Jinshin.
Alright, I'm gonna attack the guy in front of me.
Okay. Beating the Morningstar.
One's 17 and one's higher than that.
They are both hits.
14 points of damage.
Alright, he is still awake, but he's looking pretty poor.
Alrighty. I'm gonna use my bonus action to
I'm sorry, I didn't make him disappear because that's an action, not a bonus action.
attack him again.
So,
Quit cheating. God, I missed.
I've never had familiar before. Sorry.
My bonus action.
Alright.
So he cowers in fear on my shoulder.
You done?
Yep. That is my 30-second turn.
15.
Alright, you save once. Boss laughs heartily and says, "Bring the meat!
Bring it
Now!" Bring
Oh no,
the
that's me.
The axe
You don't like being objectified by your friends, do you?
attacks the furball.
Oh!
Does a 14 hit?
God damn it! My armor class is 14.
That's actually a 15.
Oh. Well, then why did you ask?
Because I just realized that I had it incorrectly.
Because you're bad at math?
I am actually terrible at arithmetic.
Okay.
6 points of damage.
That's not nice. Man, this is not okay. Well, I still have 2 temporary hit points. Sweet.
Okay, now it's your turn.
Yeah, temporary hit points are amazing.
Right? Yeah,
Wish
that's
I got
pretty cool. Yeah.
As he gurgles blood.
So, well, surprisingly, oh, it's just verbal components. All right. So, the van kind of concentrates. It's not concentration, but he concentrates, mutters some strange words under his breath, and you gain 20 hit points because you're at 0, so you get the full dice amount. Prayer of Healing, which is 2d8 plus my ability modifier, but because
Casting time on that.
instantaneous. Oh wait, no shit,
it's
no,
not.
no, it's not. That's 10 minutes. Never mind.
Duration is instantaneous.
That's what I
Yeah,
thought.
let's back that up a bit. Sorry.
It's not a combat heal.
Man,
Who has a 10-minute casting time?
It's
That's,
a combat heal, that's why it's so good.
that's horse shit. Okay, all right. Well, let's.
this furball again is concept of time, man.
You spend 60 years
10 minutes
in a
6
swamp,
seconds.
an hour, 10 minutes. Like, what is time, man?
Great
Like,
spell out of combat.
God damn. Okay.
Well, in 12 seconds,
He's
I'm
asking
dead.
this to you.
As you gurgle blood.
Well, hang on. I got you. So I will cast. Hang on. Let me look.
You don't have to cast anything. I'm good. I passed my first life save.
I could use a cantrip and just
Passed my first death save.
and make you stable, but I don't want to do that.
Well, the sword and mace are literally leaning over right now to pick his body up and drag him back in the room.
Okay. Well, I got to see what the spell does.
This is entitled Towing Death. I wait here forever.
Sorry.
For a
I
savior to
apologize.
Is
Bonus
death my
action.
true savior?
Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and cast. Oh, Cure Wounds is a touch range.
Yes, it is.
Fuck.
You can dodge around and touch.
Yeah, can I sidestep the bugbear
You can totally do that.
and then kind of just?
10 feet, you can do it. You're right next
I
to him.
meant like, is there only 5 feet in between the sarcophagi?
So from right here, you can do it. Yes, you can.
Yeah, kind of like yeah. That's
I don't count these as distance.
okay. So can I reach around here and touch him?
You can.
Okay, that's what I'm gonna do.
You lean over and rub his body.
I will cast Cure Wounds at level 2.
Okay. 2d8.
So 16 total. Plus my wisdom modifier because he's at 0 hit points.
It's still 2d8. You still have to roll.
No, I don't.
Yeah, you do.
Hang on.
Do you have some sort of magical furball ability?
Circle of Mortality.
Death cleric.
When you normally roll 1 or more dice to restore hit points for the spell to a creature at 0 hit points, you instead use the highest number possible for each die.
Okay, so that's
So-
what it is.
So it's 2d8, so that's 16 plus my wisdom modifier, which is 4, so you regain 20 hit points.
Okay.
I gotta finish my
That's pretty good.
What is it?
That is like the only thing Cleric of the Grave
Is
is
that
good
all the
for.
time, or is that like
That's permanent. That's an all the time
That's
thing.
nice.
How much is
So
it?
20.
All right, you're on the ground and at 20 HP as they lean over and
Radiant
realize that
life
you're
healing
conscious.
floods you.
You just start
Yeah.
What? No, I'm pretending to be dead.
So yeah, you get
My performance is good.
This is not going to be good.
20 hit points.
All right, do you need to move a bonus action?
I'm going to sidestep back around so no one is, and I'm basically where I was before.
Okay.
And then I had a thing I could do as a bonus action, but I don't remember what it was. Yeah, that's it.
Okay. All right. This is where it gets disgusting.
Sword leans over and grabs you. And,
Grabs who?
dude on the
The guy who was
So it's a grapple?
It's a grapple.
We'll see.
Make it a strength or athletics. Or athletics or acrobatics. One of the two, whichever.
16.
Where's my acrobatics?
No, athletics or acrobatics, whichever you want.
Okay, acrobatics. Damn, 11.
You fucking grapple.
Alright, so he hefts you over his shoulder and carries you off.
I can't erase that. I printed this.
Boss got meat. Let's eat. Mace follows.
Well, at least you'll be alive when they start to eat you.
It's canon.
Like the velociraptors. That's not happening, though.
It worked better if I was carrying him.
Worked before. It's going to work again.
We got time.
There we go.
Oh, look at that. All right.
All right. Morningstar flails at the monk. Get more meat. 18 to hit. Yep. For 13 points of damage.
All right. Still up.
Ow. Amazing.
I have 8 hit points left.
Weasel.
Cowers in fear of my shoulder. Actually, no.
He runs up and bites his butt
So, hang on.
for 1 point of damage.
Jump to the eye.
No, the familiars can attack.
Oh, you're right. Provides the help action.
That could be a thing.
It's really good. Except then he gets to turn around and squish him.
Yeah.
Gotta hit him first.
It's not very hard. They just have to notice him, that's the thing.
Dexterity DC and size DC does not do anything in this version.
No. Alright. What is he doing?
He's
Running out of time!
yeah, he's disengaging.
He's not disengaging from... Oh, okay. So he disengages and runs in the corner? Gets in the sarcophagi?
No, he takes the disengage action and runs 30 feet towards the emo.
Emo boy.
5, 10, because he's doing difficult. 15, 20, 25, 30.
Yeah.
So he's following along behind.
That's such a... I gotta get a mini like that. I gotta get minis for all of my familiars. Or potential familiars.
He's got it.
Jinshin.
Attacking.
I've got a bunch.
He doesn't have a turtle though.
My wife likes painting little
Familiars can't be turtles.
One of those
I got
will be one of those is a hit at 17
Shape change can.
for 9 points of damage.
Right.
9 points of damage?
Yeah.
Turtle right here.
Oh yeah, I love that thing.
Mace to 9 points of damage. He was fresh. No, Morningstar. That's
Morningstar.
Morningstar dies. Keels over, rolling,
Nice.
bleeding internally.
So many books.
Damn, I bet these things have really good constitution.
Not really good, but decent. You got Furbolg, and you got Emo getting carried away.
I'm fine. This happens all the time. I just signed a couple of signatures, you know?
Help, I'm covered in bugbear.
So, would a range of 5
I'm
feet...
not friend with.
Question, would a range of 5 feet be the next adjacent square
That's
or the...
adjacent.
Oh, alright.
As this. Plus a sword.
It's basically melee range.
Okay.
What are you doing?
Bonus action is going to be to down a potion.
Okay.
15. And I'm running up there.
Aw.
You could get in melee range.
Well, I'm using my bonus action to take a potion, so I'm just following behind. I wouldn't be able to do much else.
You can still attack.
That's my bonus action. I can use my bonus action to do another attack. I did 2 attacks.
Oh, that's right. You already
This
attacked
with one.
Yeah. Okay. But if you got within range, you could attack as they move away from you.
That's
You
a good
still
point.
get an attack of opportunity.
That's a good
So
point.
you could stand right behind
So
them.
yeah, sure. I'll
Beat them up if they try to take
do
the meat
that.
to the boss.
2d4 plus 2 or 4?
2d4 plus 2.
Okay, so 6, 8.
Dark Fox, you're grappled. Would you like to try to break free, or would you like to attack?
Floating around
Disadvantage
as...
on your attack rolls, or you can try to break the grapple.
Wait, you
Is the boss 30 feet away from me?
you have disadvantage? Against the creature that's grappling you? That's
Sorry.
only if you're prone.
I was looking at prone. Grapple is
Yeah, there's nothing...
0 speed. Condition ends if you're incapacitated. Plus, yeah, so you can attack normally.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Sorry, I don't mean to sharpshoot you.
For some reason, I just glanced at prone.
So you can grapple and shove prone, and then they're at disadvantage.
I always get grapple and restrain mixed up. Those
Yeah,
are the two I always do.
restraint is way better.
Yeah, it's
Or worse.
It takes more time.
Well, yeah, if you're on the receiving end, yeah.
Attacker,
That's
undo
usually what I
yourself
am.
or do something else.
I'm casting darkness into the room.
Oh. It's like, wow, that was like moving his fingers like, darkness.
If I can get a
surrounds you."
material out. The bulk of the material.
If you have a component pouch, you don't need to get it out. It's just there and you use it.
Oh, you have to pull it out from a component pouch. You still have to be able to have a hand free to use them.
Really?
Yeah.
You have to actually do it and do the thing with it.
Hmm.
You don't have,
You got to be able to squish the poo.
Yeah, you have to squish the poo.
Ew, why the poo? Like, what?
Fireball,
Always
man.
back guano.
Is that? Oh,
Yeah.
is it back guano for a
Yeah,
fireball?
back guano.
That's disgusting.
Well,
It's
that's how you make.
It's what I put it on my face. It's beautiful for my skin.
That's how you make TNT or whatever.
You'll find out.
Make a dex check and don't fail it.
Oh.
I mean, don't like critically fail it.
don't tell me what not to do.
You roll one.
Oh, it's like a
Please roll one.
15.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Yes, you can pull out your material component and cast your spell.
I cast darkness
Try to eat that.
using bad for a drop or pinch or a drop of pitch. There's a drop of pitch and some bat fur. No big deal.
It's a furry tar. That's gross.
Okay,
It's like the bottom of the bomb.
you guys don't get.
It's a 15-foot radius.
Dark.
It's dark.
Can you see in darkness?
That's dark.
Magic darkness? No.
Nobody can see in darkness.
Hey, where'd I go? Boss, where are you at?
And it's an action to try to disengage, right? Or to break. Free.
Yes.
Yes. So you can't do that.
I'm gonna squirm.
I use my bonus action to squirm.
Actually, no. I'm gonna go limp.
Me gone blind. Worm trying to get free. Bring me meat. I can't see. So hungry.
Nice.
Axe
Assuming you can
continues
still hit
to
it.
fight Furbog. Me got meat, boss.
I'm really not liking this.
Holy
fucking
crap! I just crit you.
No, you didn't.
I did. Not you. Him.
Oh, thank God.
Oh shit! That's not. Fuck! So at once I get to 11, I can uncrit a crit, but I can't do it right now.
Oh.
Which is
The good news is I rolled nearly minimum damage on the first,
okay. That's
and I rolled really well. A 10. It's only 14 points of damage.
You did 16 with like a backhand.
I know.
14? Oh, okay.
And then
Are you done?
Ow! No, I'm good. I'm okay.
it's your turn now.
Oh man, I had a plan, and you
man.
pissed all over it. Fuck. Okay, hang on 1 second.
Bit the heck out of my cheek.
Whenever I'm not playing a sorcerer, all I want to do is play a sorcerer. My brain works for that now. So like in any situation, I'm like, all right, what can a sorcerer do to get out of this?
See, when I'm playing any character, I'm like, man, I wish I had options with Joe.
Yeah.
Yeah, look at all these choices.
All
Fighter has more choices than I do.
That hurt. All right.
He has better crowd control than I do.
Hurry! What you doing? Speed this combat up.
Okay. I am going to
You actually have a timer. You're at 7 seconds.
smash Word of Radiance. I smash the bottom of my staff down onto the pavement or the stone, and bright light floods the room. And he takes.
I save
What did you roll?
18.
Dick. All right. It's a Constitution saving throw.
Still saved.
You don't take any fucking damage.
Oh,
That's
Oh, is it the cantrip?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's horseshit.
It's not good when you're completely surrounded by
Well,
skeletons
I'll use a bonus action to chug a potion then.
you should have told the dead.
I should have, but I didn't.
It wouldn't have helped. You still would have taken no damage, but it would have done more damage if you failed to save.
Yeah, well, I didn't. So, yeah.
Just FYI.
Yeah. FYI, you should have done this thing that you didn't do.
It didn't matter, but alright, do you need to move?
No, I don't want to provoke attack of opportunity. So,
Got anything else?
I'm gonna take a bonus action to chug a potion.
Okay, 2d4 plus 2.
Well, 2d4 or 2d8? No, that's cure wounds. Never mind.
And it's a greater healing potion, right?
Greater healing is
Or is that 4?
4d4 plus
Yeah.
4.
So which one is this?
2d4 plus 2.
So this is your regular potion.
This is regular potion heal.
Field regular.
That's not bad. So, okay.
You fall to the floor.
Nice.
Give me a dex check to see if you roll or just hit it.
15.
Alright, you managed to hit the floor fairly gracefully. You evidently dropped, and the bugbear is screaming, "I lost the worm!"
I lost the word. That's great.
What a ding dong.
"Don't worry, I got him!" Then you hear a thud above you. "Ow, that was me!"
Nice. What a bunch of jokers.
So my darkness and
The
concentration.
Three Stooges, like bugbears.
Okay. Weasel, you're up.
It's going to move 5 feet forward.
Okay.
And then its action is to hide.
Okay.
Should be pretty easy.
Because it's in the fucking dark.
Give me a stealth check with advantage.
Okay.
Crawl.
Oh! 9.
Okay. No one can see him.
Yeah, because it's dark as shit. But he's 5 feet further, so he should be adjacent to the bugbears at this point.
Hopefully.
Well, last I remember...
Yes. He thinks he's adjacent to something. He's definitely adjacent to something.
Alright, this might go poorly.
Am I able to attack with disadvantage at where I knew the
Yes.
thing was? Okay.
You still feel something ahead of you.
Okay.
So there's something next to you and ahead of you.
Alright, so
Actually,
first...
they're next to you and like in a radius around you.
Okay, so first attack at disadvantage. A 16 and a 6 is a miss.
That is a miss.
Whoop. Next is 15 and a really high. Is 15 a hit?
That is a miss.
Okay. So,
Bonus action?
I don't have anything that I actually want to do.
You can just get one extra attack and try.
Yeah, I'll just use my bonus to
Rather than
try.
just a key point.
No,
Okay. The flurries go, but nothing happens.
shadow boxing.
Dark Fox, you're on the floor. There's things all around you.
I'm going to cast Dissonant Whispers.
Ooh.
Is it sight or is it not sight?
Just
It's
as
any creature that can hear you within range.
Cool.
60 feet. It's vocal, so I'm making noises.
Okay.
Doom, 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 doom.
I
doom,
do
doom,
a
doom,
save.
doom, doom. Wisdom save. And I'm going against. It's a creature of my choice. It's
I fail miserably.
okay. I was going against the boss.
Boss man.
So 3d6 psychic damage.
And he has to succeed on a wisdom saving throw.
Yeah, he failed.
Oh, he failed? I'm surprised. The fuck away!
11.
11 psychic. Oh, why does it hurt my brain? I roll away. And then you hear a really loud thud. And then almost like squelching noises.
It was against the boss. Oh, okay.
Squelching?
Yeah.
Squelching noise.
Did he fall off a ledge or something?
We killed the king.
I'm trying to think what a squelch is.
Well, none of you have really seen him directly yet.
Okay. Is he really fat? Maybe that's right.
Oh, did he bust a
So
weird
how
blister?
does the light spell interact with the darkness spell?
They normally cancel out.
It only stops non-magical light, basically.
So if I cast light at a place where there's darkness, the darkness would go away?
Yes.
Is that something that would be bad or good?
But
I'm free. I don't care.
it would still suck for me because I can't see shit. So basically, it would counteract each other, so it would be normal darkness.
All right.
So you wouldn't be able to see either stuff.
The
No,
axe
like it doesn't block magical light.
it misses
Oh, that's
by a
lucky.
mile. Van.
All right. Yeah, I'm going to cast light through my familiar.
Okay.
And so any spell with a range of touch, he just touches the ground where he's at,
Okay.
and that's where the light spell happens.
And that cancels your darkness, correct?
Wait, if any of this spell's areas overlaps with an area of light created by a spell of second level or lower, the spell that created the light is dispelled. Mine's more powerful than yours.
Oh, okay, so never mind.
So you have to use a continual light to do it.
Okay, so I wouldn't do that then. I would. Would I know that?
I don't even know if you would know that it was dark in there.
It's true.
I heard the noise about like I can't see, like there's
stuff. That's why he was trying to do it. I'll give it to you as you don't try to do it in the first place.
Okay, because I would know that that's not going to happen.
That ain't gonna work.
You know, there's nothing you can do.
Well, the
At
closer
least
you get,
not
that's
a
not
light
gonna.
spell.
Yeah, I mean, technically,
Not a cantrip.
any overlap, right?
You'll have to use an actual like real spell to do it.
Can I reach out with? Can I cast Cure Wounds on him with the weasel?
Assuming that he's what's directly in front of your weasel, yes.
Well, I don't know.
No, you don't.
I don't want to heal a fucking bugbear. Fuck it, I'm pulling the dead of the guy in front of me.
Because if you try to look through the weasel's eyes, you see nothing.
Well, yeah, that's because he can't see anything. So I'm just
The
gonna.
weasel knows there's stuff in front of him. He knows there's movement and there's stuff, but he's not sure. He can tell you he doesn't know for certain what's directly in front of him until he touches it.
Can he reach out and just feel for fur or skin?
He can.
Action, probably.
No, I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna toll the dead of the guy in front of me.
All right.
So wisdom saving throw.
Hopefully, I don't crack your underwear.
What'd you roll?
Nat 20.
You rolled a 20, didn't you?
No, I didn't roll a 20. I got a 16.
That will save. So that means you don't take any damage. You fucking dick. All right.
Usually Daniel does not roll this well.
Just against his saves.
Right, yeah. And
Actually, I rolled against.
I don't play high DC too.
These guys are saving really well. They're saving.
They're doing
better.
all right now.
Okay, so guy with the sword. I find the worm. Maybe later. The other one swings and. I told you, I'm not the worm. And weasel.
It's gonna use its action to kind of feel out in front of him and try to identify who's who.
Give me a perception check with disadvantage.
Ooh. Using the weasel stats?
Yep, using weasel stats.
Oh fuck. Okay, hang on. 3, 40. I should be like this.
Remember, I have hit points down.
Yes, you have 20 hit points. You're just on the ground as far as I know.
Perception. Okay, plus
You're
one.
still prone.
Like disadvantage, you said?
Disadvantage.
3.
He feels around, but he just feels rock.
Alright.
He knows there's something to his left, to his diagonal left, and straight ahead, but he didn't get like a good. They're moving around, and he hasn't figured out which is which.
Do you get attacks of opportunity in darkness?
It's always a contentious item.
I don't really know.
I never do it that way.
I would say no, unless you're like, I don't know.
No, I just never do it that way because
I'm pretty sure for attacks of opportunity, it's a creature you can see within melee that disengages.
Yeah, so I'd say no because you can't see it.
So the weasel's going to run back out of the darkness.
Okay. The weasel runs out of the darkness.
Basically, full movement to back. Yeah, just stop right about there. That's good.
All right. Jinshin.
First attack at disadvantage.
Okay.
Natural 1 on one of them.
That is a
Ooh.
critical miss. Drop your hand.
Another miss.
Fuck this thing up.
Last attack.
There, Dark Fox.
Hey, that's a 17.
That is a hit. As long as the other one was higher.
I rolled 2 10s.
Okay.
So I'll go with the lower damage die, which is 8 points total.
All right. You hear a thud and a groan.
My turn.
Good turn.
Keep it simple.
Boss.
Hit. Done.
So I'm going to dissonant whisper someone. Doesn't say I have to see them.
No, they just have to hear you.
Right.
So it's going to be one of the bugbears that's close to me.
Okay.
I have to wisdom save.
Failed miserably.
I'm okay with that. 3d6. Oh, that's good. 14.
Nice.
All right. The thing screams out in agony and says, "My brain hurts too. Boss, where I go?" And he runs around.
Yeah, it moves as far as its speed allows away from you, and it doesn't move into obviously dangerous ground.
He doesn't know what it is. Obviously dangerous.
Right. Like I could. Like you could argue that he won't
You
move.
hear a crash and a thud, and then like the sound of breaking wood, and Bugbear screaming out in agony, "It's in my everything!"
Whoa! That's unfortunate.
I'm a bard. This is how half elves are made with other.
That's true.
And the axe comes down again.
I really hate this fucking bugbear.
Misses.
Thank
Wow,
God.
by a mile. Zan.
I am going to mutter an incantation, and my hand turns black and nauseous. So I reach out and attempt to touch the bugbear in front of me.
It's a shame I'm not saying this.
It's emo as fuck. You would love this. Come on. Seriously? God damn it, 13.
So close. I'm pretty sure. You might have made it.
No, I didn't.
I'm really excited.
No, not even close. All right.
Burning 2 spell slots for no fucking reason.
You hear continued wood breaking as the bugbear probably still rolls around on the ground.
Alright, you're going to dice, Jim. Fuck you. And
Weasel. Bite him in the butt.
they can't attack.
Distract him in the butt. Wait, that's a little wrong.
Distract him in the butt? Yeah, let's do that.
Should not have said that. Spoke faster than I thought.
Can it... it's going to run around the bugbear, no, to me, but not out of its range, just adjacent to me. Actually, it's going to crawl up me and kind of go into my shoulder.
Okay. Is that it?
Yeah, that's it.
All right. Jinshin.
Does Jinshin have any idea of whether... did he notice somehow, some way that...
Perception with disadvantage.
Oh, really bad. Like a natural 1 and a 4.
Yeah, you're pretty sure that there is a bugbear that fell on the ground near your feet, a little bit to your left.
Okay.
Shen, go for the noise.
Go for the eyes, boo.
Yeah, that's a good
So I'm
references
going
today.
to...
Thank you.
I'm going to do my first attack at disadvantage at what I know to be a bugbear on the ground.
Okay. No disadvantage. Straight attack, because he's also prone.
Oh, that's right.
Cancels out.
Nice.
You could just punch in the ground.
Oh, 20 to hit, not natural, 8 damage.
All right, your fist goes into soft flesh, and you hear bones cracking, and you definitely just hit a bugbear.
Definitely.
It makes no noise, though.
Am I able to tease out of this physical information that this creature that didn't make a sound after I cracked its bones is probably dead?
You think it's already dead?
Okay.
He's so tough.
He's just going to keep punching the dead
Do one of
bugbear.
those and I don't know. I'll just say in a normal voice.
Maybe it's time to turn the lights back on.
How long does this darkness spell last?
A minute.
Where are you, Dark Fox?
I can turn it off whenever.
Dark Fox, are you alive? That's my turn.
Dark Fox.
It's really dark in here, Dark Fox. It's dark as your heart.
Dark
No,
Fox.
it's actually 10 minutes.
Dark Fox.
So basically permanent
Dark
during
Fox, what do we
combat.
do? Dark
Is it
Fox.
concentration?
Dark Fox. Dark
Oh.
Fox, what do we do? Turn the lights on.
Pray to Dark Fox.
I cast Dispel Magic to dispel my own spell.
That's not... No.
That's awesome.
No, because it's a concentration spell, so it'll drop the concentration of my first spell.
Yeah, that's... Yeah, okay. You do you, Finn. Like, that's definitely how that works.
So I'll drop my spell,
Oh, thank goodness.
Fucking right.
and then let you figure out what's going on over there.
Yeah, who's dead? What's going on?